right. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Maya. Today we are going to be looking at how you are currently being viewed in your situation. Now, as always, this is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate, please feel free to leave it here and go find a video that does resonate with you. There are tons here on the interweb. If it does resonate, that's always a blessing. I would like to know more about it, so please feel free to comment your situation so we can discuss and share our experiences as a little community. That would be really cute. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else. Right now I'm sipping on some hot cocoa. We had a we had a storm the other day and I just felt like hot cocoa was fitting. This is dark chocolate. Go ahead and grab yourself a beverage of choice. These usually go pretty quick. The vibe is usually pretty clear. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and jump right in. I'm gonna go ahead and clear the space and then we will get started. There's gonna be two groups. Yeah, two in this video. I'm gonna go ahead and cleanse the space. Put that out if I can. Sometimes the sage be booming. I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle the deck. The sage is still going, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle the deck, get these crumbs out of here. And I will see you shortly, so you just stay tuned, okay? Okay, pile one, let's begin. So how you are showing up in this situation, let's see. Oops. Can I get the card up? Ooh, I love how the colors match. Okay, I'm loving that. So you are showing up as the alchemist, cute. And for your crystal, you got the astrophyllite. Okay, we'll read more about that in a moment. But you also got for your cards, you got, the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Three of Swords. Okay. Pile number one, how you are showing up. Let's see. So you got the alchemist. Let me just make sure this is still recording and then it's all in focus. Yes, it is. Oop, actually, let me go ahead and push these up a little bit. Okay, push this up. Push that up. How's that? Better? Okay. Better. All right, so let's see. The alchemist. The alchemist, and it was upright. Transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. Okay, astrophyllite. I'm already getting messages, but I just want to read everything to put it all together so I don't miss anything. But I'm already getting something nice, okay? So let's read for astrophyllite. What is it? Astrophyllite gets its name from the Greek words for star and leaf. I'll pick this up. For star and leaf, it forms in precise brown-orange metallic blades that contains titanium and iron. Very rare and very expensive. It's found in only a few isolated locations like Pikes Peak in Colorado and in Norway and Quebec. Who needs it? Anyone with a permission slip for an intergalactic field trip. Where to put it? Wherever you go to blow the lid off, i.e. a Vipassana retreat, an energy vortex, Area 51. Okay, it's giving alien. When to use it: when it's time to step outside of yourself, like way outside. Call on the energy of astrophyllite to electrify you with superhero purpose so you can take flight. Unlock your highest potential. Okay. So, how you're showing up in the situation, my darlings? You are showing up as someone who you've clearly been through a lot. Okay, this situation might have burned you, it might have caused you some heartbreak, it might have hurt you somehow, some way. Okay, but at the end of the day, yes, it was a lot of pain, but you're transmuting that and you're walking away from the situation. So whatever the situation was something that definitely caused you some pain, for sure, but you took what you got, what you needed from it. You took the information, you soaked up those cups, and you're done with it. So to me, you're coming across as someone who you seem like you have gone through the situation, you went through it, through the thick of it, and you are now coming out on the other side as the alchemist, as the teacher, as someone unlocking their highest potential, you know. Yeah, I'm just Judgment in reverse was also at the bottom of the deck. So maybe, sorry, I got something in my eye. Oh my goodness. Maybe your judgment wasn't the best and you had to go through it. And, you know, you're definitely walking away from something, or you had to walk away from something quickly. And it is either, and that walking away is either leading you to heartbreak, or the whole situation was heartbreaking. The whole situation might be heartbreaking. I'm just gonna pull. But at the end of the day, though, you're transforming you're transforming the base motives into golden wisdom, unlocking your highest potential. Okay, so I'm just gonna King of Wands in reverse. Can I get one more clarifier, please, Spirit? Yeah, you're just... You either don't have any more fight in you left, like you're just walking away. You just don't have the fight in you left anymore. This might have been heartbreaking, the situation. And maybe you even came off in the situation brash, or maybe you felt out of control, or you were too controlling. But at the end of the day, what I see is, this is heavy energy for sure, but I see that you've taken what you needed from this. It's over. Okay, it's done. It is done. You are done in the situation. Whatever the situation is, you're done with it. You're done. Okay, done. And you are, again, heavy on the Alchemist card here, transforming these base situations, this base situation, into golden wisdom. And I'm going to go ahead and read that archetype card from the book, just in case there's something that I'm missing here. But yeah, I'm seeing you as someone that definitely went through it, but you are taking that. I'm seeing this, and whoever you're asking about is also viewing you as that. Someone is walking away quickly, making haste. Okay, you might have been brash in a situation, or maybe a little reactive and defensive, but you just had no more to give. You had no more fight, nothing left to defend. Okay, it's done. You learned it. You're transforming it. Okay. And yeah, you need to take a step. You went through a lot, so maybe you got to go take a trip. Okay, this is telling you to go take a trip. Let me read the Alchemist. The Alchemist. Okay. In its highest manifestation, seeks complete spiritual transformation. All these archetypes share the trait of converting matter into some form of altered and enhanced expression. Wizard and magician produce results. Which one is this? This is just the Alchemist, though. Okay. Produce results outside of the ordinary rules of life using supernatural powers. Oh, that's so cool. Using supernatural powers and entertainment, respectively. So again, using the supernatural, you got superpowers. This, you're transmuting this energy, and it's supernatural. It's a superpower, what you're doing. It's pretty cool. And we're not even going to read the negative because I don't see it as a negative in this situation. But that is how you're showing up in the situation right now. Pile number 1. I'm going to take a little sip. I'm a little thirsty. See the little fake rainbow here on my table? Love that. But yeah, that's how you're showing up, pile 1. You're showing up as someone who, yeah, you went through it for sure. For sure. But you're transmuting that energy right now, and you are showing up as the alchemist, as the teacher, as the wise one in a situation. So it's positive to me. With that being said, thank you so much, pile 1. I hope that helped, and I'm going to go ahead and clear the space and get ready for pile number 2. Bye. All right, pile number 2, how are we? I hope we're doing well. This is going to be a reading for today. This is how they are viewing you / how you are showing up in the situation. I'm going to go ahead and take a quick little sip of my hot cocoa, whatever's left of it. Yummy. I just love hot cocoa. Like, I think I actually have an obsession with it. But okay, let's go ahead and get started. The Hierophant was already flipped over, but let's go ahead and see. Okay, so you had the Child Eternal in reverse. So keep that in mind. But yes, the Child Eternal in reverse, so we'll just keep that in mind. You have the 7 of Wands in reverse and the King of Wands in reverse. I'm going to go ahead and sit with the energy for a moment, and we will go ahead and get started. All right, pile number 2. Let's begin. Ooh, light up your spiritual path. I love that. I love how it ties with the Hierophant, because obviously the Hierophant, however you pronounce it. I pronounce it different every time I say it, so yeah, okay, let's go ahead and read our Tibetan black quartz. Even though this looks clear to me, but I guess it's black quartz. Okay, the black, and this is going to answer my question. The black in Tibetan black quartz references a storm-like burst of an inky mineral often found inside the stone. The Tibetan references the crystal's Himalayan origins. Tibetan black quartz reminds those on the spiritual path to non-judgmentally ask, could I be even clearer right now? Who needs it? Metaphysicists, occultists, tantrists, Sagittarians. Can you tell I have like a little bit of a headache going on right now? My brain stops working when I get a migraine. So hopefully this doesn't turn into a full-blown migraine, but it's getting there. So let's just get through this reading. But yeah, where to put it? Wherever you are looking to elevate the vibe, operate on a higher plane, and explore the vastness of your human consciousness. When to use it? When you're chasing enlightenment on the meditation cushion, when you're pulling tarot cards. Interesting, interesting. Okay, heavy on the chasing. Okay, chasing enlightenment. So right now, and you know, as your archetype card, how you're showing up energy wise, you are showing up as the shadow attribute of the child eternal. So you're showing up with the inability to grow up and be responsible, extreme dependency on others for physical security. So, and I say this very respectfully, viewer, so please don't get upset with me. I'm just a messenger. But how you're being viewed in the situation right now is someone, I don't want to say you're kind of giving up, but right now you're being viewed as you're giving up. I say that because maybe this person sees you as like giving up. This might be a wild take, but this just came across my mind, so I'm just gonna say it. Something along the lines of chasing enlightenment on a meditation cushion. The Hierophant is here looking all high and mighty with like the two little Jesus fingers up, right? Ooh, like I'm trying to be all enlightened. But at the same time, underneath that or surrounding that energy, we have someone that's giving up, someone that isn't really clear. They don't have like the confidence really. So maybe you might be in a position right now where you're like, well, you know what, I can't really control my situation, so I'm just gonna give up, you know, and I'm just going to, in the name of spirituality, I'm just going to give it to God, or I'm just gonna meditate and say a couple woo-saws and give it up to fate, and you know, give it up to this higher power. But maybe you're using that as like a crutch, or it's like maybe to you, you're trying to tell yourself, or this is how this person views you, that you're telling yourself that you're being all like spiritual and you are just, you know, going with the flow and releasing and all of these things. But really, like, you're kind of giving up your control and your responsibility. You're giving that up and remaining childlike. So this person could see you as like someone who is refusing to grow, potentially. That's just one message that I got. So let me just take another sip of my cocoa and then we'll get to the next ones. Okay, I went ahead and I finished the hot cocoa because it was so good. But another message that I'm seeing, if it's not necessarily that you're refusing to grow, honk on the horn. If it's not necessarily that you're refusing to grow, I also kind of just see someone who's a little burnt out here. With the King of Wands in reverse, like that passion isn't there anymore. That passion has died a bit. You know, the Seven of Wands in reverse, Seven of Wands upright is usually all about defending yourself, defending your land, your situation, whatever, just defending, right? Putting in the energy. This could be someone that, or you could be someone who's a little burnt out right now. Okay, I'm back. I'm just gonna continue and hopefully I don't get interrupted. But yeah, what I see here, I was saying something along the lines of burnout. You could be burnt out and just not wanting to fight anymore. You know, the Seven of Wands upright is all about fighting. Seven of Wands in reverse is about, I don't want to fight anymore. King of Wands is all about passion and drive, and I gotta go and I gotta get up and I gotta do this, right? And I can do this. King of Wands in reverse is, I don't have that passion and drive right now. The Hierophant is all about being calm and zen and being, you know, home, you know, whatever the chants are and all that stuff. Very, very very sound. And so what I see is either you are burnt out and you don't have the fight in you. Okay, so you're just going with conformity. You're going with the flow. You are conforming. Okay, and maybe you are giving up that the autonomy or that fight, and you are just releasing, and you are being the child to the universe and letting the universe be in control. Yeah, letting the universe be in control and being the adult in your life. Because I also think of the King of Wands in reverse as being like not in control, right? So Tibetan black quartz, where to put it, wherever you're looking to elevate the vibe, operate on a higher plane, when to use it when you're chasing enlightenment on the meditation cushion, and when you're pulling tarot cards. Lighten up your spiritual path. So yeah, so I either see this as they view you doing this either in a negative way, which it can be. It's like, oh, well, you're not fighting anymore. You're just going to let it, give it up to God, right? Give it up to universe. But now you're just releasing your control, right? You're in control of your life. So they can either be seeing you doing this as a negative thing, or they can just be seeing you do this in general. But what I think is, I think you're taking a step back. You're releasing that power, and you are just trying to give it up to God. Trying to get up to God, trying to be calm, trying to be zen, trying to find that connectedness between one and spirit and self and all of that. And maybe you're also just being silent right now, and you're sitting, and you're not fighting, you're not putting out the commotion, you're just trying to be silent so that you can find these answers to light up your spiritual path. So that's what I'm getting for you, pile number 2. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, go ahead and comment below how it resonated. I would love to know. And if it didn't, then sorry. Maybe I'll catch you on the next one. And if not, that's okay. As always, I send many, many blessings and much love and light your way. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.